Aquarius, listen closely because what I'm about to tell you is not for everyone. December 10th is not an ordinary day for you. It is a turning point, a shift, a moment in time where your life splits into before and after. And if you have been feeling restless, uneasy, or strangely alert these past few days, it's because your spirit already knows something massive is coming. There is a reason you couldn't sleep. There is a reason you kept thinking about the future. There is a reason your intuition has been louder than usual. On December 10th, 5 major blessings collide at once, and when they do, your path will not look the same again. Something that was blocked will suddenly move. Something that felt confusing will become clear. Someone who has been tied to your destiny will reveal their true role, and a shift you never saw coming is about to push you forward with incredible speed. Aquarius, this day opens a doorway that only a small number of people are spiritually ready for. Not everyone will understand what December 10th is activating within you, but the ones who feel this message, the ones who feel that pull deep inside their chest right now, those are the chosen Aquarians who are meant to step into this new timeline. Before we go deeper into the 5 blessings that are about to change everything for you, I want you to do one thing. If you feel this energy, if something inside you is already responding, comment the words, "I am ready for December 10th." Not everyone should know this message. Only the Aquarians who are truly aligned with this shift will feel the need to comment. Let the universe see your readiness. Now let's begin. Aquarius, the first blessing arriving on December 10th is not simply about money. It is about destiny. It is about alignment. It is about a shift so unexpected that when it happens, you will question how you never saw it coming. This is a financial opening that has been forming quietly behind the scenes of your life, preparing itself at the perfect moment when you would be ready, not emotionally, not mentally, but spiritually. You've been carrying financial pressure for longer than you admit. You've been managing responsibilities, juggling ideas, chasing dreams, and quietly hoping for a breakthrough that never seemed to arrive. But something else was happening in the background. The universe was closing certain doors for you, redirecting your energy, removing distractions, and reshaping your path. You may have felt blocked, delayed, or frustrated, but every setback carried a purpose. The purpose was to guide you to the opportunity that appears on December 10th. This day is not just another date. It is the ignition point, the moment when scattered pieces of your financial life suddenly begin forming a clear picture. Something that confused you for months begins to make sense. A situation that felt stuck becomes unstuck. A choice you kept putting off suddenly feels obvious. Maybe you paused a business idea because life got overwhelming. Maybe you overlooked a career direction because you didn't feel ready. Maybe someone offered you something you didn't take seriously. Maybe you held back from pursuing a desire because you doubted whether it could work. But on December 10th, something shifts inside you. It feels like a click, subtle but unmistakable. A realization hits with such clarity that it almost feels like a message being delivered directly to your mind. A conversation you have on or around this day changes your perspective. A sign becomes too loud to ignore. A small idea suddenly reveals itself as a major breakthrough. What makes this blessing powerful is not just the opportunity, it's the timing. It appears the moment you begin to think differently about yourself. When your self-worth rises even slightly, when your mindset shifts even a little, the universe responds by sending a door that matches this new vibration. And here's the surprising part. This financial blessing doesn't come from the direction you were watching. It comes from a quiet corner of your life, an area that hasn't been noisy or demanding your attention. The universe knows Aquarius energy is the most magnetic when unexpected shifts occur, And this blessing is designed exactly that way: sudden, swift, and transformative. This is not short-term money. This is not temporary relief. This is not a one-time opportunity. This is the kind of financial opening that elevates your status, your income level, and your long-term stability. You may receive a new source of income, an idea that becomes profitable, a job or role you never expected, support you didn't ask for, information that leads you to the right decision, clarity that reorganizes your entire financial direction. For months it felt like nothing was happening. But the truth is, everything was happening. You were being prepared. Your intuition was sharpening. Your energy was shifting. Your old identity was dissolving, so you could step into a version of yourself capable of handling more success, more money, and more responsibility. December 10th marks the beginning of a cycle of expansion. You may not see the full picture immediately, but you will feel the shift instantly. A weight begins to lift. A sense of direction returns. You see possibilities where you once saw limitations. And later, maybe weeks, maybe months from now, you will look back and realize that this was the moment everything began to change. The moment a path you never knew existed opened itself to you. The moment the universe finally said, "Now you're ready." Aquarius, this financial blessing is not just a gift. It is a turning point, and it belongs to you. Aquarius, the second blessing arriving on December 10th, is not only emotional, it is transformational. It reaches deeper than money, deeper than opportunity, deeper than anything that can be measured on the outside. This blessing touches the core of who you are. It restores a part of you that has been quiet, hidden, or weighed down for far too long. For months, maybe even years, you've been carrying emotional burdens that weren't yours to hold. You've been absorbing other people's energy, supporting their needs, managing their expectations, and holding together situations that were slowly draining you. You've been strong, but you haven't felt strong. You've been showing up, but many days it felt like you were running on empty. Somewhere along the way, your confidence dimmed, not because you failed, but because you were overwhelmed. Not because you were weak, but because you carried too much. Not because you lost your power, but because you forgot it was still inside you. But everything changes on December 10th. Something subtle yet undeniable rises within you. It's not loud, it's not dramatic. It feels like remembering, like recognizing a version of yourself you haven't seen in a long time. A version that is bold, sharp, intuitive, fearless, creative, rebellious, and unstoppable. This shift is not random. The universe has been clearing energy blocks around you, blocks created by toxic relationships, stressful responsibilities, past disappointments, old insecurities, and self-doubt that grew louder over time. You may have struggled with feeling misunderstood or judged. You may have felt like your voice didn't matter. You may have questioned your abilities because life kept throwing challenges at you all at once. But December 10th lifts that weight. The doubts lose their grip. The fear loses its voice. The pressure that once pushed you down suddenly lifts. You begin to feel stronger, clearer, and more grounded in who you are. You start trusting your decisions again, even the intimidating ones. You start recognizing your worth again, especially in situations where you once settled. You start feeling aligned with your future again, instead of feeling stuck in your past. And Aquarius, here is the truth most people forget. When confidence returns, destiny accelerates. This is why this blessing is so powerful. Your energy shifts from scattered to magnetic. You stop chasing and start attracting. You stop trying to prove yourself and begin allowing your presence to speak for you. You stop shrinking your voice to make others comfortable. You stop believing you need to stay small to keep the peace. People around you notice the shift. Some may be inspired, Some may be intimidated. Some may suddenly treat you with more respect. Some may feel unable to access you the way they used to. That is the natural effect of stepping into your power. Your energy no longer tolerates what your old self allowed. December 10th also activates your independence. It gives you clarity about the relationships, situations, and emotional patterns that no longer align with the future you're moving toward. You begin choosing peace over chaos, truth over comfort, self-respect over attachment. You no longer feel guilty for saying no. You no longer apologize for your boundaries. You no longer carry disappointment when someone reveals their true intentions. This is not just healing. This is awakening. This is activation. Your power is returning in a way that is steady, grounded, and unshakable. This time, it doesn't fade. This time, it doesn't break. This time, it becomes part of you permanently, because you earned it through every struggle, every setback, every lesson, and every moment you kept going even when you felt depleted. Aquarius December 10th marks the day you stop doubting yourself. You stop holding back. You stop dimming your light. You step fully into the identity you were always meant to express. And once this inner power rises, nothing and no one will be able to take it from you again. Aquarius, the third blessing arriving on December 10th, is not dramatic on the surface, but its impact is enormous. It comes in the form of a revelation, quiet, sharp, undeniable, and perfectly timed. It is the kind of truth that rearranges how you see everything and everyone around you, and most importantly, it is a truth designed to protect you. For weeks or months you've sensed something. You couldn't explain it fully, but something didn't feel right. Your intuition kept nudging you, whispering, warning, and signaling that something was hidden beneath the surface. Maybe someone's behavior didn't match their words. Maybe a situation felt confusing, inconsistent, or strangely heavy. Maybe you sensed an energy around you that didn't feel aligned or trustworthy. December 10th confirms those feelings. On this day, the universe pulls back a curtain, a mask falls, a truth comes to light that changes the way you interpret a person, a situation, or even a decision you were about to make. This blessing doesn't arrive loudly. It arrives like a piece of information, a sudden realization, a comment someone slips by accident, or an internal insight that hits you with clarity. You may discover something someone did not want you to know. You may learn who is genuine and who is pretending. You may see someone's true intentions. You may gain information that changes your direction entirely. This truth isn't meant to hurt you. It's meant to liberate you. It is the kind of revelation that saves you from investing your time, energy, trust, or heart in the wrong place. The universe is removing illusions that were blocking your progress. Something or someone has been holding you back, whether intentionally or unintentionally, and you have been carrying the weight of that block without fully understanding it. On December 10th, the confusion dissolves. You finally understand why something wasn't progressing. You see why a situation felt off. You connect the dots between your intuition and reality. The fog lifts and everything becomes clearer. Suddenly, you can make decisions without hesitation. You trust your instincts fully. You see patterns you previously ignored. You recognize red flags you once dismissed. This blessing offers you protection in the form of clarity. It saves you from stepping into a situation that would have harmed your peace or slowed down your destiny. It prevents you from making a mistake that would have cost you emotionally, financially, or spiritually. This truth empowers you to redirect your energy toward the right path, stop investing in the wrong place, avoid people with hidden motives, reclaim your emotional boundaries, strengthen your trust in your intuition. Your future becomes lighter because you are no longer carrying illusions. You are no longer blind to what is happening around you. You are no longer influenced by someone else's hidden intentions or unclear communication. You step into truth, and truth always leads to freedom. And here is the powerful part. Once this truth is revealed, movement begins. A door that was stuck suddenly opens. A situation that felt blocked begins to shift. A choice that felt confusing becomes obvious. Your path becomes clearer and more aligned. This blessing changes everything silently but powerfully. It does not announce itself with noise. It arrives through a moment of clarity so profound that it alters the direction of your life. Aquarius, after December 10th, you are protected, you are guided, you are sharper, you are aware. This truth is not just information, it is armor, it is direction, it is freedom, and it prepares you for the blessings that follow. Aquarius, the fourth blessing arriving on December 10th, is one of the most transformative of all. It touches the core of your relationships, your love life, your friendships, your family ties, and even your professional connections. This blessing is about alignment, not attachment. It is about clearing, not losing. It is about upgrading the people around you so that your next chapter is surrounded by the right energy. For a long time, you have been outgrowing people quietly, not because you are cold, not because you are distant, but because your spirit has been evolving while others around you remained the same. Conversations that once felt comforting now feel repetitive. People you once trusted may have stopped showing up for you. Situations you once tolerated now feel heavy, draining, or misaligned. This is growth, your growth, and the universe has been watching closely. On December 10th, you feel a massive shift in how people respond to you. Someone who has been distant might suddenly reach out. Someone who has been inconsistent may become surprisingly clear. Someone who has been avoiding their feelings may finally express what they truly wanted to say. And in contrast, someone who has been taking you for granted may suddenly realize they no longer have the access they once had. Your energy becomes magnetic in a new way. You attract people who resonate with your current vibration, not the version of you that existed years ago. You draw in those who are aligned with your future, not your past. This shift is subtle at first, but unmistakable. If you're single, you may feel a sudden pull towards someone who appears in your life around this time, someone whose energy feels familiar yet refreshing. If you've been healing from emotional wounds, December 10th releases the last pieces of hurt that were silently blocking your ability to receive love. If you're in a connection that has been uncertain, the truth becomes clearer and the direction becomes more defined. But the heart of this blessing is something much deeper. You begin attracting people who match your frequency, not your trauma. Gone are the days of accepting inconsistent communication. Gone are the moments where you give more than you receive. Gone are the relationships that exhaust you more than they uplift you. Your new frequency does not welcome chaos. It does not entertain manipulation. It does not tolerate emotional vagueness. Instead, you attract relationships that offer emotional safety, loyalty, clarity, honesty, consistency, genuine care. People who are aligned with your soul path begin gravitating toward you naturally, and the ones who were only meant to teach you lessons begin drifting away, not because of conflict, but because they simply cannot stay at the height you are rising to. Your circle becomes smaller, but stronger, more intentional, more meaningful. You begin to feel surrounded, not crowded, supported, not drained, understood, not judged. This blessing also strengthens your professional and social connections. The right mentors, allies, co-workers and collaborators appear at the right moment. People who see your potential and respect your intelligence begin showing up. You find yourself engaging in conversations that fuel your growth, not conversations that drain your spirit. December 10th marks the beginning of a new chapter where relationships become a source of stability instead of struggle. You stop chasing connections that are not meant for you. You stop repeating cycles with people who do not appreciate your worth. You stop dimming your energy to fit into spaces that no longer align with your destiny. Instead, you rise, and the right people rise with you. Aquarius, this blessing changes the way you love, trust, communicate, and connect. It is the foundation for emotional security and partnership that lasts. It is the shift that prepares you for the relationships that belong in your future. December 10th does not bring endings. It brings alignment. It brings truth. It brings the people who are meant to walk with you into your next chapter, while gently releasing the ones who were never meant to stay. This is how your circle becomes sacred. This is how your heart becomes protected. This is how your relationships become aligned with your destiny. Aquarius, the fifth and final blessing of December 10th, is the one that changes the entire trajectory of your path. This is not a small shift. This is not a gentle improvement. This is a sudden acceleration that pushes you into a completely new timeline, one you have been preparing for without even realizing it. December 10th acts like a cosmic ignition switch. Everything that was paused, stuck, delayed, or frustratingly slow begins to move with a force you cannot ignore. Where doors remained closed for months, they now swing open. Where progress felt impossible, momentum begins building on its own. Where you once felt uncertain, you now feel guided. This acceleration doesn't come from nowhere. It is the result of every challenge, every moment of patience, every inner battle, and every decision to keep going when things felt unclear. You have spent months in a period of preparation. You have been asked to let go of old attachments, outdated beliefs, and relationships that slowed your growth. You have been pushed into emotional clarity, spiritual growth, and mental resilience. All of this has positioned you for what is about to unfold. On December 10th, you may notice a sudden shift in your thoughts. Ideas that once felt complicated will become simple. Choices that once felt heavy will feel obvious. You may wake up with a sense of motivation you haven't felt in a long time. You may feel an inner push that tells you, without a doubt, that something big is beginning. Opportunities that felt distant will come closer. Conversations that seemed delayed will suddenly happen. A plan you once abandoned may resurrect itself and feel more possible than ever. You may find yourself being guided toward the right place at the exact right time with almost unbelievable precision. This is the universe realigning your path. With this acceleration comes sudden progress that surprises even you, breakthroughs that feel perfectly timed, invitations or messages that shift everything, clarity about your next step, an increase in confidence that feels natural and powerful, decisions that move you forward instead of holding you back. You may notice a powerful inner knowing taking over. Your body, your intuition, your instincts, they all begin working together. You won't overthink like before. You won't doubt yourself as much. Instead, you'll feel something you haven't felt in a long time, alignment. This blessing shows you what it means to be in flow. Instead of forcing life, life begins to move with you. Instead of chasing opportunities, opportunities begin noticing you. Instead of questioning whether you're on the right path, you will feel guided by something greater. And here is the part that will surprise you most. Once this acceleration starts, it does not slow down. This is not a temporary push. It is the beginning of a new cycle, one where you advance faster than you have in years. The universe has cleared your path because you are finally ready to rise. Every delay you experienced before this moment had a purpose. It was preparing you, strengthening you, teaching you, and aligning you. December 10th marks the spark, but the real magic happens in the days and weeks that follow. You will feel your reality shift rapidly. You will see signs that confirm you're on the right track. You will watch progress unfold in ways that feel almost unreal. Aquarius, your story is changing. Your timeline is upgrading. Your destiny is accelerating with a power that cannot be paused. Trust this momentum. Trust this pace. Trust that everything is moving exactly as it should. The chapter you're stepping into is faster, clearer, more aligned, and more abundant than anything you've experienced before. Your life is finally catching up to who you have become. December 10th is not just a date. It is the beginning of everything you've been waiting for. Aquarius, if you've stayed with me until now, then you already know. December 10th is not just another date on the calendar. It is a signal, a turning point, a moment created specifically for you. Every blessing we talked about today is already moving towards you, already aligning itself with your energy, already preparing to unfold the moment you step into this new frequency. What happens after December 10th depends on one thing: how you choose to move forward. Do you trust what you're feeling? Do you follow your intuition? Do you allow the universe to guide you without fear or hesitation? Because this shift isn't subtle, it's powerful, it's life-changing, and it's meant to push you into a version of yourself that is wiser, stronger, more confident, and more aligned with your true path. So take a deep breath, stand in your power, and get ready for what comes next, because your story is about to move faster than you ever imagined. If this message resonated with you, if you feel the energy of December 10th already working in your life, comment below what blessing you believe is coming your way. Your next chapter begins now.